Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Going to continue on from last session. Like I said, hopefully you guys have caught on from last video as well. If you haven't, check it out. It's going to be part 1. This is part 2 now. Got some good ideas coming up to play. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos. If you want to see more of, if you want me to explain more things, if you don't understand poker as much but you want to get into it, you know, feel free to speak up, and I'll definitely talk to you more about it and actually personalize the game to you. Actually, so if you've got any questions or anything, just send in the comments. Feel free. And even if you want to talk about how you are with your poker, probably should have folded here or just called. A little bit sidetracked here with Queen Jack suited though. Could be a nice hand, but it's one of those spots where it's a little bit scary. I'm gonna bet a bit more. Hopefully get a hard on the turn. These guys could be thinking that we've got pocket pairs. So we've got a disguised hand there. So we actually bet it. So a lot of calling ranges would have missed that hand. And even if they hit and they called, we had a few good turn cards to go our way as well. So you wanted to plain B in the hand anyway. Gotta bet this one. We're out of position. Go 600, who knows. There we go. No point calling, no point raising this hand. We're going to continue. We're out of position. We're going to bet 1,000. If he's hit the 10, you might play it. Don't think he's trying to get a raise us here. But out of position, we're sort of happy there to win the hand. Out of position here again, so we've bet a little bit more. So I've done a little bit of an adjustment as well. So when I'm going to be out of position, I'm going to bet quite high. So I'm going to bet like 3/4 high. When I'm in position, I'm going to like half pot bet. And people that aren't really watching how I'm playing, they're not going to pick up on it, or they're not going to work out my pot size bets depending on the position. I was looking at check raise, but this ain't going to help. We've made a straight now, so that's nice. Wanted the check raise, that was unfortunate. Ace Jack could actually beat us there as well. I think we could at least call a raise there. I'm not going to be totally scared just from one hand. That could be we're up against. I can bet against the cutoff here. Cutoff could be quite wide. Just continue. We're going to bet a bit more because we're out of position. We're going to bet a little bit lower here because we're in position and we've got an open draw. Open ender. And, you know, we bet less and still win the hand. Queen 6 suited out of the way. King Jack got a fold out of position. Now you're going to get called by a lot of better kings, a lot of better jacks. You know, King Queen, Jack Ace. There's a lot of hands. Get out of the way. Especially out of position as well. You're going to get forced into a lot of sticky situations. You don't want to be out of position in no man's land. Do have a good hand here. We're out of position. Let's bet 550 and see where he goes. If he just calls, could be good here. I'm going to continue to bet because he only called. We can actually put some pressure on him. Yeah, just continue to call. Bet here. Could have spade. So we're just going to get out of the way here. It's really unfortunate. There's a 10. Everything hits. We did the best to defend the hand. It really hurts sometimes, but that's poker. You just play the best you can. Sometimes you just play the best hand overall, and eventually it'll go your way, but with those hands you just got to get out the way. And sometimes they can be folding. You know, some players aren't good enough to actually know to bet in that situation with the worst hand. Like we definitely have. We're gonna bet the limper. We're in position. We can muck around a little bit in position. Ace hits our range. I can half pair here. That'll do the job. If he's hit ace or a 9, he's calling. If not, he just folds, gets the way. That's the position. Don't need the best hand, just need position. Those little wins do add up over time. Hold this one. King Jack in the big blind. We're gonna bet, especially against the dealer button. Could be quite wide here. Alright, now we've got position that's even better. I can half bet here. We've got position. We have the best hand. Need to actually bet this because they're actually straight draws, flush draws. He could actually try and pop us here as well. And we're just going to check behind. He could have a queen. Under the gun, we're just going to fold. Under the gun range there. Looks like he's trying to get stacks in. Just want to get out of the way. Ace queen offsuit in position though, but 3,000 really very expensive. We can find better spots to actually players. 300. Ace 8 suited. They haven't been shoving us like they did last the couple of sessions ago, where every time we opened up a little bit wide, we got forced to fold. Once that starts happening, we'll have to tighten up a bit, but at the moment, they've been behaving themselves. They've been getting away with opening a bit wider. Okay, we'll just check, hopefully get a spade. There we go, got a spade, we just try and get the free cards, which is fine. We missed everything. I'm not gonna bet. I'm not gonna bet because it's a three-way pot. Threes would have been folding. Who was the other hand? 5-4. If we did miss a spot, would have bet. Especially the king. Then a throwaway pot, less likely, but I guess there's another thing too. At the moment, hindsight's a good thing, but another one would be that people aren't shoving, people aren't putting pressure on our hands like they are. So there's a lot more bad players at the moment. So this is a really good time to play. They seem to not be playing well. So what that means is we can exploit them. Ace Jack, we got top pair, which should be nice with a great kicker. We'll bet a little bit more, only because we're out of position here. We'll actually bet 1,000. 1,000 actually looks better than say 5, 6. Alright, got pocket aces. Hopefully get re-popped. Gonna bet 450. Hopefully, just see what happens. This is normally what we'll do with a, with a ace type hand. Not pocket aces so much. It's a three-way pot. We're gonna pop him. He's trying to get free cards. He wants to get stacks in. Maybe he's got diamonds. That's a really good card for us, especially if he's got 10-5. He really wants stuff in. He must have a diamond. Alright, I got a shovel in, but he's gonna fold, I reckon. I'll put him on diamonds. But we made him pay for it. Yeah, he definitely had diamonds. He wanted to really re-pop. He wanted to go all in, probably on the flop. But he misplayed it. Here's this degen Spartan. We're not going to raise ace-3 against the under blinds with the steep 2-bet. Pocket sixes. Let's call. Kings, here we go. Premium hand. At 300. Actually, we can bet here, I think. Actually, got to check. We're out of position. I want to bet, but there is a lot of better hands that what these guys could have. Probably could call one more. We're out of position, so I'm going to bet a bit more. Gotta let go of this hand, pocket sixes. A light little bet here. Unfortunately, there was a straight on the board. Pocket sixes could be good, but no. Especially if they both checked, but it was very slim. But they end up having probably the king or the queen. Alright. Fold 7-5. We probably could have played it. Big blind special, but not much too special about it. Let's do something stupid with 6-5 suited, since everyone's not shoving us. We are a little bit wider too, so I mean a little bit deeper stacked as well, but these guys are shallow. We could bet here and they could fold because they scared of the king. Out of position, we'll pop it a bit higher. Another spade would be nice. A brick. 6 could be good. We checked pretty fast there as well. Once you check really fast, it means usually you've missed. So we've got to be careful of those tells. So if someone checks right behind you really quick, could mean they're not interested in the hands. That could be a tell. We do generally play hands pretty fast. Another tell is if we'll actually bet this one a bit more. If they take a long time and then do a bet, it means they've taken a long time to actually think about it and think they're got the best hand. I'll continue to bet here. The ace could miss their hand. Back here. If they've hit the ace, they've hit the ace. We've done the best for pocket sevens here. A lot of people with pocket tens, pocket jacks could have let go. It's a stupid bet. We just get out of the way. Alright, pocket aces, here we go. Good. Well, you can hear that bell in the background. That's the kitten. Well, he's not so much a kitten now. He's about, I think, about 9 months old. Name's Grayson. And he likes to just randomly jump on your lap. Sometimes scares the crap out of you. Alright, here we go. This one, 7-fold. Alright, pocket kings. And we're going to bet here against the limper under the gun. Raise it up a bit. We're going to bet this one a bit higher. We do have an ace, but it could be the worst hand. We've got clubs, so we're cool. Alright, we followed with a weak kicker. Alright, we just call. I think we're the best here. Re-raising, he's folding, so. Ace jack. We got out the way. Just in the nick of time, he had a straight as well. He had a really nice hand. Gotta know when you widen up your hand, you really gotta know when to get out of the way. Because you're playing with a tighter, you're playing with less margin of error. In position, you've got a more margin of error because your opponents can actually play into your strengths. We've got a bet here. 9's pretty good. We got like diamond. We got an 8. Had a lot going for us there. We got a bet here in position. We got a blocker. We can just bet this one, get him off the hand hopefully, and just win the hand. We had a straight. We had a spade on the turn. Had a few turn cards that could go away. Still the hand when just use position. Pocket eights, here we go. Under the gun. Let's call. Wait. King hits their range. If it's low enough, we'll call. If we get two callers, no, I'm just gonna fold. I'm going to call with the ace jack suited. We're just going to get out of the way with the eights. Would get a diamond on this board. I want some free cards. This looks like it's just going to hit everyone. Hopefully he doesn't repop. If he repops, I was hoping to get another diamond or a king. We're just going to fold here. Even the king could hurt us as well, since they could have could have booked it now. Just trying to load up the pot. Trying to build the pot up so he can get stacks in. We're in position with pocket eights. You could have a hand like ace king here and raise. So we'll call. If he's missed, this is a good hand for him. So we'll just, I think we just fold. But a lot of hands there you could have like ace king, especially in the small blind. I mean, if the board was a little bit lower, then we could have actually called, and then put him in a tough spot. We could have actually, just by law, just call him on the flop, and then if he's done, if he's done on the turn, like it turns a scare card or something, or he's missed, and he's bluffing, he just checks, and we can bluff him off the board. But I just think king just hits his range. We're going to call here. We can't. This. We could probably just shove. Call anyway. Nine is there. Oh, diamonds are there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Lucky we saved it. We didn't repop. We could have shoved easily on the turn. But I think he was never folding, so there was no fold equity. And we already had, there was no chance. Well, there was a slim chance of getting a better hand. But because the fold equity was not there, I feel like shoving there was a mistake. So we didn't shove. And we had a hand that actually was really strong if you hadn't hit the straight, obvious. I think we saved money there by the way we played the hand. Jack 3, pocket 3s. Alright, let's get out of there. 5-3, terrible. Hijack playing Jack 2 is just a little bit too garish. Last of the coffee. We're on fumes now. Or Jack Queen. Let's bet. A little bit from the. Be careful of the hijack though. But we had position. It's nice. Another 4 would be good here. I don't want an ace. I want a 4. I think a lot of times the ace will be no good here. We can go for a queen now though. Ace 5 offsuit. We could probably just fold here. I'm not going to try and pay 520 to get the straight and probably chop the board anyway. And most times miss, and then it's good. It's always fun when you hit the board and you shock everyone. But also in that situation too, if you actually hit your card and got the straight, it's really obvious that you've got a straight. So you either A, everyone folds to your bet, or B, you chop, or C, you're more than likely not going to get the hand that you want anyway. So there's so many things wrong with calling the hand. We can bet here. Go to the 9, hopefully. Who knows? This is garish. It's only 200, so you gotta let us know. Hoping to get a king there. We didn't get any callers. King queen suited, nice. We can just call behind. Last weekend we played against this guy, so I do remember that name. I remember the icon. So he's a regular, so we need to pay attention to him. See how he plays. Okay, we can bet this one and try and get a club, hopefully. We're in position. 10-9. This might be a really good board. Just if he folds, we call one. This is a low board. Yeah, this is going to miss his range most of the time. We should just win with position. We're going to bluff him, hopefully off the hand. So just 9 times out of 10 there, he was going to miss the board. He would have had just an over 2 overcards. Okay, block kings. Worst card. We don't have a heart. We'll just bet this one because we just bet our range. We've got 2 pair here. And don't think we can. I don't think we win there. Okay, we check behind. Hopefully get an ace or a 7. We don't. If he bets, we get a call here. Oh, I had 2 pairs. Got caught in the river. Oh, he caught in the river, but yeah. Ah, damn. It was hard to let go of a 2 pair hand there. I didn't put him on a flush, wish he didn't. Let's go back a little bit. Fold this hand, check this hand. Let's quickly go back. I just want to see the action. And he bet 100. He didn't raise, but he called pre-flop. Yeah, so played a little bit funny. That was understandable. We didn't put him on an ace queen though. And we didn't put him on a flush. So he probably was on the top of his range there. So we could have actually beaten a lot of his hands if he just had the ace he bet. It's a dry board, but we're going to bet into this. A lot of folds. A 10-4-2 is not there's no suits there together, so it's very easy for him to actually fold. It's a nice bluffing board. Just to continue on. And a lot of times we'll play the same way, even with pocket aces, pocket kings. So yeah, we win from misboard. I'll just have to try and pick their spots where they think that we're weak and that we're, where they're strong. Easier said than done. So we could do pocket 2s. Actually, nice board for pocket 2s, but 10 could hit quite a lot of these guys. 16,000. I'm going to make one call, just hopefully get the 2. Just there. Okay, we got a bet there. We got a. We got to do a weak bet. We got to fold and get out the way with pocket 2s. Can't see us being in front there. Back in position. Shoves all in, probably ace high. We're gonna get out the way. I did call that in that spot with jacks the other day, and they had aces. So some people they're just scared to play premium hands. They could have bad beats. They just shove. Sometimes they just shove with any 2. We're just gonna call here. He's under the gun, so if we bet and he raised or caught us, he could have a better range than us. Got a diamond, so that's nice. We've got a flush backdoor flush. Cool. Okay, we get a free card. Hopefully a diamond, but no diamond. Just gotta let go of this hand. King could be good though. You know, we do beat hands like Queen Jack. And if the board pairs up, we've got a king kicker. If the board pairs up, like with a 2 or a 6, we could have the best hand. Got a bet here with king queen. We're just gonna fold out the way. There's too many people in the hand. All right, this is a good hand. Probably losing stacks if he's got ace queen. We're gonna bet here. Best case scenario. Now we're just playing against the short stack now, so should just win this one hopefully. Got the queen. Short stacks range usually a lot weaker. And not a great hand to play. But I did want to actually beat D-Gen there, but we do owe D-Gen. He owes us some chips now. I think he actually bad beat us in the last video. Like very early on when table 1 wasn't doing that well. But then after all, like overall we started doing really well and continued on with this stream as well. Alright, got checked in here. In position, get a flat here. A gut shot. A free card. This is the reason why you play in position. You do get free cards. We could go for stacks if we get the 9. So we got the perfect card. Alright, nice. And we got there for free, like pretty cheap. We got the odds. I just gotta half bet it and see what happens. I think they're both gonna fold. Nope. Nice. Nice little hand. Maybe could have bet more, but it just looked too obvious. I was actually hoping they'd repop. Maybe if they had a set, repop that. Or re-raised. Ace queen suited, nice hand out of position. Definitely get a bet a little bit sharper. Like I said, just adjusting our betting ranges here. Definitely got to continue betting quite big. King could hit us a lot of times. It's definitely in our range, so we bet it. In position, up against the limper. Just want to isolate against the fish. Right, we can bet here quite big and bluff it. I get a free card for the 10. I think a lot of times he is in front now. I think he had a king. But we had the free card on the river, so we had position. So we made up for it from the raise pre-flop. Good raise here. In fact, we did. And against the limper as well. I could have weak aces. I continue to bet. We could go for a spade. We need a 10. Out of position though. These guys could have aces and they've missed the board. Flush. Out of position. We don't really have the hand that we want. Most people bet here. I'm gonna give up the hand. The ace is actually nice for a range though. We're just gonna fold. I think he's gonna win a lot of the times there. He's just desperate for any call. And I think if we re-raise there, he's definitely gonna repop us. and then you feel like you got to be sick. We did that to someone last game, and they called and lost their stack when they were just bluffing. We don't want to be that type of person. We want to raise against the short stacker here, isolate. Unfortunately, the dealer button's called now. Queen 8 suited, not bad. Hopefully it folds to us, and then we have the action. We're out of position. We're going to pop a little bit higher. And nice, especially out of position. Okay, we've got Queen 8 suited. Don't have position though. But our opponent is short, quite deep stacked here. We go for a check raise. I was hoping the check raise, but we didn't lose that much that hand. Alright, pocket queens is really nice. Out of position, gotta raise a bit higher than normal. Alright, we're gonna bet ace king out of position. We're gonna check raise, hopefully get it all in. Okay, he fell for it. Hopefully he calls and then we just shove over the top. Yeah, he just fell for it. Ace king we missed. Pocket sixes get there. Maybe we slightly misplayed that hand. Maybe we missed a bluff. Back. I'm gonna bet here just because he's gotta fold all the time. Automatic. So at least we're finding those spots a bit more. 10-9 folds to us, we bet. To our position. Okay, we'll fold. I'm not going to fall in love with 6-5. Sometimes with the big blinds, you'd get a tendency of just getting sucked into the hands, and you could have second best hands. We're going to call just because there's a straight there. Got to be aware though, there could be like 9-10 on the board. We're going to fold. No, actually I'm going to call. A bit. Not the best. Sevens, here we go. Wow, we've hit trips. Half bet this one. Can't afford another free card. Okay, hopefully he calls and we'll win the hand. What's the chance of him having Jack 8? It's very slim. Probably lost a little bit there on the flop. But betting into the pre-raiser, the pre-flop raiser is usually a telling thing. Because normally a good player will need to bet pre-flop and then bet the flop because it's their job. Check that. Get out of the way with 10-9 suited. We had no red cards at all. Queen Jack offsuit looks pretty good. Queen Jack suited folds to us. We're betting hopefully with hands. Got an open ender. Okay, we're gonna fold this one. Guess it's a steal. We call. We fold. I'm gonna fold. Did have an open ender, but a lot of times we won't make the best hand there. And he's the one that's shoving. There's a big difference between him shoving and we shoving. Queen jack suited should be nice. Alright, I'm gonna call in position. Beautiful hand. We're gonna raise him. Quite big here. A lot of really good pots coming in. Get a position, get a bet 2,000 here. I got a bet here 3,000. We're just gonna call him off. Hopefully Jack doesn't come. We win the hand with ace kings there. Interesting hand. If he's got ace king, so bet. Nice. I want to see what he's got. Actually, that was the player that we wanted to beat. He had trips. It was probably good that we lowered the bet. I was actually hoping that he'd re-raise it. Alright, I've got a... Ace queen, nice. Don't have a club. Should probably bet a little bit more. Gotta bet a bit more while we're in front, hopefully. Really charge that extra club. Check this one. It is a dry board, so we could have actually bet it. Fold out the way. Fold this. Four's not correct. A6 could have bet. Could have bet. Check. Fours. 6-4, gotta let it go. Probably gonna bet proper fours here because just the fact that we're out of position. We're out of position, been betting quite big out of position, so we're going to continue that trait even regardless of how hard we hit and just disguise our betting. Because people will start picking up on our bet sizing. Maybe not on Zoom, maybe it's just a bit of an overreaction there. They'll fall into our trap if they do. King Queen, very nice. No one bets into us. If we hit a king. Check this one, get free. There was no straight draws, flush draws really here, so we could go for free. 5,000, wow. We don't have an ace. It's hard to actually call that one. Hopefully the cat doesn't have flush. I've got 2 pair here, should be nice. Top 2. Not really that great, but we'll re-raise. You could have 2 diamonds. We got excited. We had a weak top 2, so we'll check this 7-5 suited. Okay, we've got position here, gotta bet this up. Good check raise here, but are we just bloating the pot when we're way behind? Got an ace. Means if for 4 hits we could actually win. And fold here. I think he's just hit the 4 or he's hit a straight of some sort. We didn't actually hit at all. So his bluffing range, he'll beat us. I don't think he put us on. He probably put us on a strong ace. Any pair would have won there. Get out of the way there. One's gone. Waiting for other players. Does that mean there's less? Must be less players now. Yeah, 11,000 players at the moment. Oops. Alright, we can just call here in position, hopefully. Probably raised as well. But we're in position. So he's got a bet, we can call. We'll be actually in front here if he's got two feature cards. He'll check a lot here as well. We don't have a spade. If we had a spade, I'm more likely to call. There is a 4 possibility coming out. We could actually win a lot of cards here, a lot of hands here. He hit a 5. Wow. Played a bit strange there, didn't he? But I feel like we bet a lot of his hands. He sort of outplayed us though. Challenge the limper. He didn't raise pre-flop, so he should have a weak ace if he's got an ace. Get scared a lot of times. Does he hit a set, 2 pair? Let's get out of the way. Yeah, folded king 8 suit, offsuit. The deck's slowed down a little bit. Beware of that. Not hitting as many hands now. We had a really good moment there where we just kept hitting our cards. Sixes, come on. Been hitting sets though, still consistently hitting sets. Raise with ace 2. Do have a gut shot. It could be a bad gut. Okay, we've got the value for the ace. Must have a king. I had a queen. He put us in a bluff. Okay, we'll call. We could probably have 3-bet here. Probably not deep enough to 3-bet though. Alright, we'll call and then see what he does on the turn. Fold here. Must have pocket pair. King Jack in the position should be nice against the limper. Right. If he folds, we get free chip. As is all in, we just get out the way because we could do that with aces, kings, queens. He was under the gun. He did limp in. If it a weak ace, he's still in front. There's better spots. We could just call here, get a nuttish type hand, hopefully. Going for diamonds. We're just gonna let go of this hand, a7. It's gone. Probably tighten up a little bit now since we're not winning as many hands. Okay, hopefully we get unless we'll fold the ace 10. No point of playing a multi-way pot. Ace 10 suit is not. Ace 5 suited though. Under the gun. We've been playing these top hands. Continue the bet here. You could get a spade on the turn. We've got a 3 we can get 4 as well. Even if we've got the second best hand, we can also win on the river. Ace king suited, beautiful. Raise, gun limper. He's going to shove all in. We'll probably call the shove this time. We are against the under the gun. We've got to continue to bet here. Check. If he had 2, yeah, he wasn't going to probably call a river bet. Nice. Really got nice value out of that. Ace with a good kicker. Look at 5 is a bit stretched the call. Don't think we're hero calling multi-way. Ace jack suited. Probably get a bet. Probably get a raise here. Actually not going to raise now. Is anyone deep stacked? They're not deep stacked. We could probably just fold this. I'm going to fold. It seems really tight, but we're out of position. And it's too expensive. It's 1600. 1600 post flop. There's no room to move. You pretty much they're going to go all in with a lot of boards, and I don't feel like going all in, especially with a board like this. There's going to be so many hands that we miss. And look at this board. Like we're just going to lose here so many times, and especially out of position as well. He was going to go all in. One of them were going to go all in. So unless we had hearts on the board, it was going to be pretty awkward. Just way too expensive. Maybe if everyone calls on the board and they're a little bit deeper, then we're probably doing it. Let's just check. Got a suited hand. Against the under the gun, gotta be wary. Probably can call. There is a club. Any club. Just doing a bluff. So even though we had the aces, we turned down hand into a bluff. Because there was 4 clubs on the board. And you gotta be aware when you actually do make your hand a bluff. Bets with his call. Got 3s. Be a nice easy hand to play. We could just get out the way since he's already... We could have called once there, maybe. Under the gun, probably a little bit wide though, but try our luck. Call here, hopefully get a spade. We could steal. This could actually be in our range, but he's betting like it is, like it's his, so we're gonna give it to him. Ace king, nice. Oh, we've got an open ender here. Could actually have the best hand here if he's got picture cards above. Didn't put him in ace 4 though. He had position, so his ace 4 was better than ours. Okay, we're gonna bet here. We're out of position. Got to raise it a little bit more just because they're out of position. A lot of hands here, not hit. A lot of his range isn't hitting there, so we just split. It wasn't a great board for our hand. Like there was no, I don't think there was any clubs there. A pair. A lot of good turn cards here as well. I'm going to call one. Okay, we've got an open ender. Unfortunately, it didn't get there, but there with ace-5 offsuit. Nice little steal with ace-5. Queen. Under the gun. Happy if everyone folds. We are out of position here. We'll fold that one. Just shoves all in. Someone's shoving all in against it under the gun. Just kill us. We've got an open ender here. We could probably get a free card. Gonna get a cheap card. Okay, we got a straight. He could have an ace though. That was cool. It was hard to fold that one. Okay, we didn't get raised. We got a bet here. Bet, and we hit. Alright, we'll just check. Just lucky to get the ace there. He's throwing notes at us. No balls. And tissues. So maybe he's looking to go after us. Perfectly fine. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay. Because they're not actually playing us. They're playing our cards. They can do whatever they want. They're playing against our game. They're not playing against me. They're playing against my hand. Where some people misunderstand. We're playing against, you know, picture. What was it? Someone said once, what you're doing is you're shipbuilding. So I think if you game as a ship and you're adding arsenal to your ship, or you're making your ship stronger. The stronger the ship. It says ship versus ship, and it's not even, you know, you're not actually playing against the pilot in most cases, or you know, person rowing the boat. It's just the boat and how strong they are to shoot each other. We're gonna fold here. Check here. King 8 suited under the gun. Good. We have a 6 with the spade there though. Let's thin bet. Oh wow. He's a thin bet. We didn't really charge much though for our opponent. It was a good spot to thin bet because he did have he didn't have the strong. It didn't really have a really strong hand. I'm gonna fold here. A lot of people will start shoving all in against type of guy. A good board for us. Better board for fives. It's a straight. Oh, we would have had a bigger straight. We would have won the hand. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So if we shoved anyway, pre-flop, we could have actually won, but a bet here, especially out of the position here. We're not going to flat call. Bet a bit more. We're out of position there. Happy to win a hand just out of position. If he raises us, he could have a straight draw, flush draw. You just win a nice little hand there. Position, that's fine. Possibly get a lot of turn cards here. Okay, we've got a gut shot, flush draw. Missed everything. Overbet. Must have ace king or something like that, or something crazy. Gonna get called by better there. Okay, pocket twos, here we go. Open up with pocket twos. Ace jack will probably open up. Yeah, things have definitely slowed down at the moment. Okay, open up there in the dealer button. Play position. Top pair should be good here. Probably win most games. I'm going to fold 3-4. That's silly. Position there with king 7 suited. No. So we're starting to turn a bit of a wider range into winning hands now. So once you start doing that, the win rate should start showing very soon. If we consistently keep playing well, I believe we've done considerably well this session and last sessions. Alright, we can probably... We have to get a flat call of this because under the gun, we're going to bet here 10-9 suited, be in position. Okay, jack could hit our range. We're in position here, it's shenanigans, let's go up. Hit the 9. There's spades coming our way. 2 could be good here. Raise a bit more. Look like we want to try and get him off. And 10-9 suited hand was pretty funny. Sometimes you're just lucky you get those hands. We were in position, so we were going to make an easy choice, typically on the flop. A bet here, especially against under the gun limper. Crazy hand, we're playing it a little bit laggy. Under the gun, if he bets, we're going to get out of the way. If not, we get a free card, hopefully it's a putt. Yeah, someone's just hitting him. Yep, that's what they're trying to say. Let's just bet, hopefully everyone folds. We're going to get out of the way with that guy. Not a good board for us. Hopefully everyone folds here. Now this guy's actually annoyed at the other guy for doing the same thing. Ah, we just missed everything. Oh. Fold the gut. Oh, we didn't have any diamonds. Alright. I'm gonna play the pocket kings and call this my last hand. Thanks for watching, guys, by the way. Bet here. I feel like the board's dried up a little bit here, so we're gonna call the session. If he's hit the jack, it's gonna be sad for us. If he's got pocket queens, we're happy. We've got to keep betting here. Make it 1,000. Check call, I guess. You guys shove all in. I guess we're calling. Yeah, the book. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.